Then let's jump into searching because we're going to need it.
Okay.
So,
file tag line section.
So Obsidian calls these things search options, and I'm going to change my screen a little bit here. All right, and I'm going to use those 3 backticks to create a code block called query. And I'm going to set path to octo. And this is the list of all those files in my, oh, well, some of them are coming up October, right? So let's actually say Studio Octo. Now my path has Studio Octo, and these are all the files in Studio Octo.
Interesting. Can you do like a plus and filter it a bit more?
Yes. So just the space is by default and. But if you want, you can actually use and.
Okay.
So let's go File. And Mike and I have been doing presentations to each other. So let's find all the presentations. So did I? There we go. So now it's finding Studio Octo present. And if I use the Command key and mouse over, then it pops up my hover thing and I can actually look inside.
Okay. That is handy.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Oh yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Okay.
I can grab this and drag it to create a link.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Right? And make that go away. Then I can say, oh, I'd really like to just grab that section, and with the exclamation mark, I can make it show up inside my note.
Beautiful. Wow, I love that.
Isn't that cool?
It is cool. It's
now,
especially cool when you have to think about how it works.
Right? Now, I have some stuff that are presentations in Studio Octo, but I also have some that are in my Zettelkasten, so I'm just going to use Zettel. And searching logic is kind of the opposite of regular logic, right? So if I say this and this, I expect more stuff, right? But in searching, this and this actually gives me less stuff.
Okay.
Right? So I actually need an or here.
Okay.
And I'm going to wrap that in parentheses so that it's this or that and the file presentation.
Got it. Okay.
So that gives me some stuff in Studio Octo, and here's some stuff in my Zettelkasten, but that's about CBD, and so this is one way you can start using path and file and that sort of thing to help narrow down what you're looking for. Now there's also a section, and in the section you can say, I want, well, again, you can wrap it in a parentheses so it works all together. In that section, I want PKM and Actually, I don't think there's any section with, oh, there is. Ooh, look at that.
Hmm.
So here, there's a section with PKM and reading. How's that? We can, sorry, I have to move another window because it's in my way. PKM and reading. So now I find just a few notes that have that kind of section or that kind of information in the same section.
So what is a section and what is a path?
A section is anything within a particular heading.
Okay.
So it's that whole block of information.
Okay. And the path, is that like the title or something?
So the path is this part here: projects, autonomy, Studio Octo. Like,
Got it.
so
Okay.
it's not the file name, but it's how to get to the file name, the
Got
series of folders that get you to the file name.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense. And the only reason why Studio Octo is in parentheses is just because it's two words together. You want that phrase, right?
Yes, I want the whole phrase. It includes a space, and I don't want Obsidian to think it's an and. It's not Studio and Octo.
Okay. And then the ZETL, when you were searching, I think Prez before, you would put a parentheses after it, like a anything with that beginning of that word, but
Right.
now it's not. And ZETL, I'm assuming would be the same way. Like you're looking for Zettelkasten, but anything. But
Yeah,
there's
anything that
parentheses on the end of it.
so this parentheses covers this. It's or of the two paths that I'm looking at.
Okay.
And here in the section, I'm basically anding a bunch of words together. And so I've put those in parentheses to say, hey, group this set of ands together.
Okay.
So I could continue adding keywords here. And it's looking inside the document, all of the documents. And I've got over 10,000 documents at this point in this vault.
Okay. Okay, I'm glad I was trying to remember what those backticks were for again. I thought maybe it was just for a cute little text box, but it's actually for doing a search.
Well, in this case, I'm using the keyword query.
Okay, but
But
you
if
also have printing instructions in there too, right?
exactly. So if I change this to Python, it just shows up like Python text. If I change it to query, then it's actually doing a query for me.
Interesting.
So Obsidian, depending on what kind of code box it is, Obsidian does different things with it.
And where are you in? Are you in a doc? Where are you doing?
I'm just in a note. This is my daily note for today.
Okay, so you can be pretty much anywhere. Okay.